Hi everyone, welcome to our first official YouTube channel. My name is Kate Litch and I'm a part of a team called Chip Noms. I do not have my team members with me today, but I will be filling in place of them. We are Chip Noms and we make dips and we also review dips at certain restaurants. If you're interested, go ahead and subscribe down below, follow our Instagram, our TikTok, and our Pinterest, and let's get into our first dip. In the spirit of football season, our first dip is gonna be a party dip and we're gonna be making a jalapeno popper dip. First, you're gonna need some sort of bowl to mix all the ingredients in, and also a pan to bake in the oven. Next, you're gonna need cream cheese, sour cream, mayo, bacon or bacon bits. I'm just gonna use this fully cooked bacon and chop it into pieces. This is optional, but I do love green onions. 2 jalapenos, Mexican cheese blend, and of course, garlic powder. First and foremost, we are going to preheat our oven. Always check to make sure there's nothing inside of the oven. That would suck. And we are preheating to 375. If you see my content stick right here, this is also getting different angles of the food in case you need to put it on the screen. But to be transparent, I'm only making half of what this recipe calls for because it's only for me and I don't need a recipe that serves 12 people. But I will put the full recipe in our website, which will be linked below. But first we're gonna start off with, for me, half a block of cream cheese. Next, we're gonna be adding 1/4 of a cup of sour cream. We're just gonna take a big scoop here. Plop it in with the cream cheese. Next, my serving size calls for 2 tablespoons of mayo, but then again, refer to the actual serving sizes on our website. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 tablespoons of this, add it to the dip. Next, we're gonna add a tablespoon of garlic powder. Now we're gonna mix this up. I very quickly realized that cold cream cheese is not gonna mix very well. So I just heated it up a little bit and now we're gonna stir. Next, we're gonna fold in our shredded cheese. The recipe calls for about 4 cups, which is this whole bag, but for myself, I'll be using half this bag. Next, we're chopping up our jalapenos. I have 2. Disclaimer, I will be taking out some of the seeds because I cannot handle all of them. But if you enjoy the full spice, then add all of the seeds. Here are jalapenos chopped up. To be fair, I'm very bad at chopping things, but we're gonna go ahead and add those. Next, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and chop up these green onions. You only need like 2, but save a little bit for garnishing at the end. Okay, next, we're gonna add bacon. Honestly, just add however much your heart desires. I'll probably do a few pieces, depending on however big your dip is, but I will have exact measurements in the actual recipe, but I'm just gonna measure with my heart for this one. I'm also gonna throw this in the microwave and then chop it up myself. Here's the chopped up bacon. It's not perfect, but it'll do. We're gonna add this and then we're gonna fold it all together. Now that's all mixed up and looks something like this. We are gonna take our baking sheets and we're gonna line it with a cooking spray of your choice. We're gonna spread it in the dish and then we're gonna garnish with remaining cheese and green onion and jalapeno if you have any left over. Here it is in the pan. I used way too big of a pan, so if you have a smaller one, because if you're making a smaller portion size, then use a smaller pan, but now we top it. So just took mine out of the oven. It looks like this. I waited until the cheese was bubbly and golden. I didn't wait the full 25 minutes because I had a smaller portion and it was a thinner layer, but it should look like this. So just have it out of the oven and let it cool for about 5 minutes and then it's ready to serve. You can serve it with tortilla chips, various vegetables, even bread. To store it, let it cool down to room temperature and cover it and put it in the fridge. And that way you can store it up to 5 days, but obviously use your best judgment if it's good or not to eat. I hope you enjoyed our first recipe. Make sure to subscribe down below and look at our other social links as well.